side of the storm, but to the winter side of the storm. What a beautiful sunrise in Duluth, Minnesota this morning.
That is gorgeous.
Right? Gorgeous. And unfortunately, we'll see in places like Minnesota, not just more snow, but perhaps even a light layer of ice. And that's going to be a concern not just for parts of northern Wisconsin, but for the southern UP of Michigan, where there are still tens of thousands of people without power. Here's where those ice storm warnings are. I do want to bring your attention. I'm going to focus this in big time for you so it really emphasizes it. Here's northern Wisconsin and southern Michigan, south of Marquette, right along Superior here. And those are ice storm warnings, just meaning that we're expecting perhaps upwards of a quarter to even a half an inch of ice. And although right now things look okay, that's going to be the zone where things get a little dangerous with this energy that moves in.
Yeah, for now you have the morning hours to get things done. What do I need in case I do lose power? How do I heat my home? Do I have the food? Do I need medication? Get that done now. And then notice as we go through this afternoon, the snow fills in. It's moving over portions of South Dakota this morning, moves to North Dakota, the northern half of Minnesota. When it's said and done, we're talking about a foot, but let's not leave out the ice. So there's the timing for the ice. So you still have a window to get things done before that comes in. And it does come in with a chance for some wind gusts to 35 miles per hour. Quarter of an inch of ice to half an inch of ice with some winds, Michael, will likely lead to more power outages for northern Wisconsin.
Absolutely. Right now, there's already over 40,000 customers without power because of the ice. And again, you have
the UP too.
Yeah, and the UP, more is on the way. You think about where Iron Mountain is. That's on the western edge there of the UP of Michigan.
Look at the Mackinac Bridge too.
Yeah, even here, what Craig is mentioning, that's at least a quarter of an inch, maybe even upwards of a half an inch of ice, making things slippery and dangerous. Not to mention, Craig, there's a bunch of snow here too.
No kidding. You're talking about a foot of fresh snow by the time we get into early Sunday, overnight and through Saturday and early Sunday. So the kids, it's not going to be the best for hiding the Easter eggs. You might have to do it indoors. There's a look at the power outages. They've been working hard to get the power back on. But again, be prepared for more power outages tonight into tomorrow. The trend has been going down, which is good news, but be ready.